Sometimes at the end of the day, our bodies feel tired, but our minds, they just won't stop talking. Thoughts keep running in circles. The to-do list, the conversations you replay in your head, the little worries that sneak in right before you close your eyes. And instead of drifting into sleep, you find yourself lying there, staring into the darkness, hoping your brain will just quiet down. That's where healing sleep sounds come in. These sounds aren't just noise. They're a gentle hand reaching into your restless mind, pulling you away from the chaos of the day and guiding you toward a place where your breathing slows, your muscles loosen, and your thoughts dissolve into the background. Imagine this. You're lying in bed, lights off, your room is wrapped in stillness. Then, slowly, you hear the soft trickle of a stream. It's not loud, not intrusive, just enough to make you feel like you're somewhere else, somewhere safe. You close your eyes, and suddenly you're not thinking about tomorrow's deadlines or yesterday's arguments. You're listening, really listening. And in that listening, you find stillness. This is the power of sound. It doesn't just fill the silence, it changes the way your mind and body respond to that silence. And when you choose the right sounds, they can help your nervous system shift from alert mode into rest mode. Science calls it the parasympathetic response. I like to call it the moment your whole being says, "It's okay now, you can rest." Tonight, we're going to explore how healing sleep sounds can calm your mind and help you fall asleep faster. We'll talk about why certain sounds work better than others, how to use them so your brain actually cooperates, and we'll even walk through soundscapes that you can imagine in your mind if you don't have a speaker or headphones nearby. So, wherever you are right now, whether you're already in bed or just winding down, let's step into this moment together. Leave the noise of your day at the door. Take a deep breath in and let it out slowly. Your night of rest begins now. Let's talk about why sound has this almost magical effect on sleep. Your brain is never truly off. Even when you're sleeping, it's still processing information, scanning for danger, and listening for cues in your environment. This comes from our ancient survival instincts. Thousands of years ago, humans needed to be alert to the sound of predators, storms, or anything that might threaten them at night. But in today's world, the threats our brain responds to aren't always life or death. Sometimes it's the hum of traffic, the neighbor's TV, or the sudden buzz of a phone notification. These small noises might not wake you completely, but they keep your brain in a lighter stage of sleep, making it harder for you to truly rest. That's where healing sleep sounds come in. They work by masking disruptive noises and replacing them with a constant, soothing backdrop. This steady sound tells your brain, everything is fine, you're safe, you can let go now. When your brain believes you're safe, it shifts into deeper stages of sleep more easily. And here's the fascinating part. Different sounds actually have different effects on the body. White noise, for example, is like a blanket that covers all frequencies, blocking out sharp, sudden noises. Pink noise is softer, with a deeper tone that feels warmer and more natural, almost like a waterfall in the distance. Nature sounds like rain, waves, or wind in the trees don't just mask noise, they also tap into our primal memory of safe, sheltered places. And then there's something even deeper. The rhythm of these sounds can actually synchronize with your brain waves. Slow, repetitive sounds encourage your brain to produce delta waves, the brain waves that dominate during deep restorative sleep. It's almost like the sound is holding your hand, leading you down the path from alertness to rest. The beauty of healing sleep sounds is that they don't force you to sleep. They simply create the conditions where sleep becomes the natural next step. When it comes to healing sleep sounds, there's no one-size-fits-all. What relaxes one person might irritate another. That's because your brain and body respond to sound in a way that's shaped by your memories, your personality, and even your culture. The key is finding the sounds that feel like home to you. Sounds that make you feel safe without you even thinking about it. Let's start with white noise. It's steady, consistent, and covers a wide range of frequencies, kind of like the sound of an air conditioner or a fan. Some people love it because it creates a solid wall of sound that blocks out everything else. If you live in a noisy city or share walls with loud neighbors, white noise can be your shield. Then there's pink noise. It's softer than white noise, with more emphasis on lower bass-like frequencies. Imagine the deep, soothing rush of a waterfall or the sound of wind through tall trees. It's still constant, but it feels warmer, less sharp, and more natural. Pink noise has even been shown in studies to improve memory and deep sleep quality. Brown noise goes even deeper. Think of the rumble of distant thunder or the hum of a plane's engine when you're flying. It's low, grounding, and almost feels like it's holding you in place, keeping you steady. For some listeners, gentle tonal tools like binaural beats or isochronic tones can help, especially when they sit in the 0.5 to 4 Hz range that mirrors deep sleep brain activity. Others prefer soft, minimal ambient textures or ASMR-style rustling and whisper light layers. The key is slow, predictable patterns with very little melodic change, so your brain stops tracking novelty and starts following the steady cue toward rest. Before healing sleep sounds can work their magic, you need to give them the right stage to perform on. First, the lighting. Your body is wired to respond to light. When it's bright, your brain thinks it's time to be awake. When it's dark, your brain starts producing melatonin. About an hour before bed, start dimming the lights. If you can, use warm, soft lighting, nothing harsh or cool-toned. Then your physical space. Your bedroom should feel like a safe cocoon. That means keeping it tidy, cool, and comfortable. Now, let's talk about the actual sound setup. If you're using speakers, place them where the sound can fill the room evenly without being too close to your ears. If you're using headphones or sleep earbuds, make sure they're comfortable enough to wear for hours. The volume should be just loud enough to mask outside noise, but not so loud that it becomes the focus of your attention. If you find yourself listening too hard to the sound, lower the volume until it fades into the background. If you can, start playing your sleep sounds before you even get into bed. Let your mind associate those sounds with winding down. Over time, your brain will recognize them as a cue that it's time to sleep. You might pair your soundscape with a few slow breaths, a 1-minute gratitude note, or gentle stretches for your neck and hips, small cues that tell your body the day is over and recovery starts now. All right, you're here, you're lying down, and you're ready to let go. I want you to imagine this with me. Close your eyes and picture yourself standing at the edge of a quiet forest. The air is cool and fresh, and the sun is just beginning to set, casting a warm golden glow across the trees. You take a slow step forward. Beneath your feet, you hear the soft crunch of leaves. Somewhere nearby, a small stream flows, the water tumbling over smooth stones. The sound is crisp but calming, You follow the stream deeper into the forest, and with each step the sounds grow richer. A light breeze moves through the branches, creating a soft rustle overhead. Somewhere in the distance, a bird sings a short, sweet lullaby, then falls quiet. You come to a small clearing where the grass is thick and soft like a blanket. You lie down, feeling the earth hold you. The stream's gentle babble is still there, joined now by the low hum of the wind. Your breathing begins to match the rhythm of the sounds. The thoughts that were circling in your mind start to drift away, carried downstream by the water's song. The tension in your shoulders melts into the ground. The muscles in your face soften. Your heartbeat slows. Above you, the sky fades to deep blue. Stars begin to appear one by one. There's no hurry. There's nothing to fix, nothing to do. Only the sounds. The stream, the wind, the gentle hum of the earth, all blending together into a single, soothing presence. You feel yourself drifting like a leaf floating on water, carried wherever the current wants to take you. And now, as you settle in and your room grows quiet, let the sound around you do the simple, steady work it's designed to do. Your nervous system responds to consistency. Your breath finds the pace of the audio. Your muscles soften because they finally have permission to stop holding the day together. You don't need to push sleep or chase it. You just let the sound carry you a little farther from thought and a little closer to rest. If your mind wanders, that's okay. Notice it, come back to the sound, and follow the rhythm again. Think of this as recovery in progress, your heart rate easing, your shoulders releasing, your brain shifting toward deeper, slower waves that rebuild you for tomorrow. If this session helped you unwind or fall asleep faster, tell me what worked. Drop a comment with the sound that calms you most. Rain, ocean, pink noise, or something else, and share this episode with someone who's been struggling to sleep. For more science-backed tools you can actually use at night, subscribe to the Daily Health Shift and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next sleep session. Try tonight's routine for the next 3 nights and let me know what changes. You might notice you drift off sooner, wake up less, or feel clearer in the morning. For now, let the sounds stay with you and do the quiet work. Breathe in, breathe out, and let sleep come when it's ready. Good night.